Greetings, fellow humans. Welcome to Sam and Max Surfin' the Streams. I'm Max.
I'm Sam.
And we are here to bring you a review of the 5th episode of the 2nd season of The Orville, entitled, All the World is Birthday Cake.
All the World is Birthday Cake. Yeah, very heavy birthday theme in this episode.
Everything's birthdays. There's a kid being born. There's kids being born too early. There's 2 birthdays for crew members.
Yeah. Kelly and Bordis.
Yep.
Yeah, she asks if he wants to have a joint party, and he flatly refuses.
In pretty much the only comedy part of the episode.
Yeah. There's a first contact situation on this planet. A species with about our own 20th century amount of technology calls out into space. Is anyone out there? And under union law, they're allowed to answer this.
Right. And it's such a cool thing to see how the crew reacts to the news that this is what's happening. Everybody is just so goddamn happy.
Yeah, it's like Christmas.
Right. Ed loves it. There's like the sequence of like flashing around the ship to like engineering and the doctor's office. And everybody's just cheering and dancing. And
it's good times.
It's good stuff. It's real good stuff.
Yeah, then they get to this planet.
They get to the planet, and it seems like it's going to be a joyful union, and everybody's having a good time, and they're going to a big state dinner.
Yeah.
And Kelly mentions that this is all so cool because it's her birthday in the next couple of days.
Yeah, and then they all just freak out.
Shit gets serious.
Yep.
Guns are pulled. Kelly and Bordis, who she mentioned it was also his birthday, are immediately put under arrest and taken away.
And then there's not really anything the union can do about it because it'd be interfering with their laws, the laws of that planet.
Right, which they are subject to while they are there.
Yeah.
As we learn from Ted Danson when he shows up for a quick cameo.
Right.
As one of the admirals.
That was unexpected.
I really appreciate that. Ted Danson looks like a Starfleet admiral.
That's true. Grizzled.
So it takes a long time to even get the story out of the alien species for why this has happened.
Right.
We get a little hint of it earlier when the doctor goes to their hospital and sees that they're inducing birth in a bunch of women for no reason other than seemingly to get that baby out as quickly as possible.
Right, many of them 2-3 weeks early.
Right. And so the reason for this, it turns out, is that the species is completely and utterly beholden to their astrological signs.
Yep.
They've devoted all of their science only to mapping the positions of stars. They don't have any really strong telescopes or that. They fully developed. Their satellites themselves only map star positions. They don't do anything else up there.
Right. And they're not checking the electromagnetic spectrums. They're just looking at the visual.
And one of the 12 astrological signs, I think it's 12, where they don't specify exactly how many there are, but one of them is determined to be the evil one.
Yeah, right, because one of the stars in that specific constellation went supernova and disappeared from the sky long ago. And ever since then, this species on this planet has considered that to be a sign from the heavens that anybody born under that astrological sign is beholden to violence.
Right. They will just one day snap. They have no control over their actions. They are violent psychopaths. And so they'll induce birth to make sure that babies aren't born during that month.
Right.
And any that do happen to be born during that month are immediately locked away in concentration camps.
Right. And any babies born in the concentration camps not during that month are taken from their parents in the concentration camps and put into regular society.
Right. Now it's interesting because, the month that comes immediately after the evil month is the one that all of their leaders are born from. So it's an interesting thing because you'd think people would be, on this planet, would be attempting to get pregnant, in a way that would guarantee that their baby wouldn't be born during the bad month. They would just have a 3-month block where, they don't do anything that might induce pregnancy.
Yeah.
In so many words.
Right.
But because their leaders are born during the immediate aftermath, it seems like they kind of gotta, play it a little loose and try to take a risk once in a while, and hope that a baby isn't accidentally premature. Because
that's true.
You want to aim for those the leader month.
True. That is that's interesting.
So we get Bortus and Kelly in the concentration camp and some hardcore prison scenes with like evil, like Nazi-ish prison guards just beating down people and being super harsh. And some of the prisoners do play up to their role and do seem like crazy, violent psychopaths.
Yeah, and the ones who don't seem like crazy, violent psychopaths think that they could be crazy, violent psychopaths anyway.
Right. They think they'll snap at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real tough, real intense situation. It's a dark episode. Very few laughs after the first scene.
Yeah, the first scene. Well, there's the little bit after the first scene when Ed wants to give them fake names. That's kind of funny.
When they're walking in for the first contact, he's like, they'll never know. They'll never know if they just say something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. I also enjoyed Bortus in prison. I thought he wore the jumpsuit well and looked like a real tough guy.
Yeah, it was good that he was there with Kelly to be like the muscle.
Right, you could stare anyone down.
And it was really funny when they were doing the prison break later, and because the planet is like our level of technology, they're basically running around shooting each other with like Glocks and 9mm and like regular assault rifles. So you see Bortus like in the full Star Trek makeup running around shooting the handgun. Like,
it's good.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. This episode did also introduce our new Zelayan security officer.
Right. Ed specifically requested another Zelayan.
He didn't want to give up Pickles.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Doesn't want to go to Isaac.
Doesn't want to go to... Yeah, Isaac is going to lay into him if he tries to work that shit.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, she's an interesting character. And I feel like she's the one who comes up with the plan to save them at the end, isn't she? She has something to do with it.
Yeah, I think so. To show her mettle.
Yeah.
As it is.
And so what they do to fix the situation is right as Bortus and Kelly are about to be like, they're being tied to poles and blindfolded, like they're going to be shot execution style.
Yeah, they did not manage to break out of prison.
He did not successfully escape. So the Orville crew puts a plan together where they deploy a large reflecting solar sail to make it appear that the missing star in that constellation has come back.
Yeah, reappeared.
It reappears in the sky right as they're about to pull the trigger on the execution.
Right over their heads.
And then it hard cuts to everybody back on the Orville. It's the birthday party.
Right.
Luckily somebody was looking up at the sky during the execution sequence, or things would have turned out quite differently.
Oh, yeah.
And then they have like a little celebrate good times party.
Oh, yeah, they lied to an entire planet, but they got their people back.
They do mention, like, what's going to happen when they realize that star is not back? Well, we'll deal with that when it comes to it.
All right. And they're probably right that by that time, these people probably won't be so heavily entrenched in their astrological-based religion.
Hopefully. Yeah, it seems like they were going for some sort of clunky commentary on us with that one, but it kind of landed flat as far as that goes.
Yeah, I mean, you see that kind of thing in Star Trek all the time. Sometimes it goes and sometimes it don't.
Yeah, the classic anti-religion thing that Star Trek goes on occasion.
Yeah, exactly. And, I mean, they did it so well in the first season with the social media commentary and the rating system episode where John gets arrested and has to go on an apology tour. But still, I thought this was a pretty decent episode.
Yeah, not bad, pretty good. I enjoyed it quite a bit, especially the entire first sequence when we were just getting all the first contact stuff, and it was just like pure procedure.
Yeah,
like everything going well for a little while. Like you're sitting there wondering, okay, when's the dark turn going to happen? But still, it was cool to see that kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, and all the excitement.
Yeah. All right, well, I think that about does it for this episode. Thanks for listening. We'll be back with another Sam and Max Surfing the Streams in the near future.
Bye, y'all.